Hello, welcome to a car vlog. It's really hot, but I'm in the car. Okay, let me explain. I'm wearing a shirt. Sorry, this is like, it's hot, but this is like to block the sun. Actually, I'm kind of in the shade right now because I drove around for like 10 minutes. Okay, sorry. Let's get it together. Hello, welcome to a car vlog. Today is the weekend before two things. One, on Sunday is Lilac Festival, which if you watch my vlogs, last year Lilac Festival was the biggest event for me of the summer. It was crazy busy. There were so many people. Very exciting. I will touch on why I don't seem that excited in a second. The second thing is my shop reopening because my online store has been closed for a minute now. I did get a couple comments that are like, oh my gosh, you sold out of everything, congratulations. No, I didn't. I actually put everything as zero stock because it was too much work to keep track of the stock online and at in-person events at the same time while I was traveling, and also some things were selling out a lot faster than other things, and it just was very imbalanced and all over the place and chaotic, and I couldn't keep up with which things I needed to make, so I just put everything as zero and closed it essentially. I needed to keep it open because for any pending applications for different conventions and shows and things, I link them to my website. So if I close the shop, like make it password protected on Shopify, then they can't see that, and then I will miss out on those things. So that's why I can't do that. I need to pull this shirt up or change the angle because it looks like I'm not wearing a shirt. But anyway, it's been very busy. I am doing errands at the moment. I'm like at the very southern tippity tip of Calgary, which is not where I usually live. It's in the northwest. And I'm here because Taku is getting his teeth cleaned. And it's like one of the few places that does it without anesthesia, and we waited like a month for this appointment, so I was like, I am going to this appointment no matter what. So now I am waiting in my car for like another hour while they do that because I'm not going to drive 30 minutes back home when the appointment takes like 2 hours, because then I drive 30 minutes, stay for an hour, and come, it's like a waste of gas, whatever. So I'm vlogging in the car. I'm also late because usually I post my vlogs on Thursdays, and it is now Friday. Will I get this up by tonight? We'll see. But, I wanted to show you guys. I brought some. Don't look yet. They're a little squished. I brought some of the new stems that I'm going to have for my shop update on Monday. I still am not sure which. It's not that, because everything is made already at this point. But I will be bringing something to Lilac Fest. I'm not sure what I will have none of and what I will not have none of. So I don't know exactly what's going to be in the update, so we're just going to have to wait until Monday and find out, okay? Okay, bear with me. If something is out, I'm not going to remake a bunch of it on Saturday night / Monday morning just to have it in the shop update. I'm sorry, I can't do that. I'm not capable. I'm only one human, okay? But let me tell you about why I'm not excited for Lilac Fest. I am excited for Lilac Fest because I know it's going to be... I can't say that. Recently, I haven't done as many craft fairs, and I've been doing a lot of conventions, as you guys can see from my YouTube videos, because I video most events that I go to with the exception of like smaller shows, smaller craft fairs. And the problem is that recently there's a huge influx of people that are reselling items from like Temu or Shein or AliExpress and that kind of thing. And it's very discouraging, and I've been trying to avoid any events that allow vendors like that, especially when they say specifically that it's a handmade like craft fair event, and then they have people like that reselling stuff that they didn't make, and it's like I can't compete with their prices. My products it makes my products look cheap if I'm next to them, because the quality of their products is not the same as mine, and etc. etc. Also, it's just not good. So the problem with Lilac Festival is it's okay. For people who aren't from Calgary, it's basically a big street festival where they block off like a whole bunch of blocks of street, and they have vendors on either side of the road, as well as like food trucks, performances, like dancers. There's stages at like either end of the festival, as well as like in the middle, where they have people like dancing and performing music, whatever. And it's like a huge event. It's huge. I mean, they block off like, I don't know, like 12 blocks. I don't know. It's look at my last here's my last Lilac Fest video. I don't actually know if I know how to link a video in a video, but maybe it'll be in the recommendation. But I made a lot of, it was a lot of money. It was like, I think my first time hitting 4 digits at a craft fair last year, so I was ecstatic. And also I cried because I thought about how long I would have had to work at my normie job to make that amount. Anyway, but so yeah, I'm not super looking forward to it. I have seen, I'm not close to them on the map. I'm like maybe a block away from them on the map, and somehow they ended up like across from each other on the map. So we'll see. I can't actually see because people have sent their stuff to me and been like, hey, is this like handmade? Do you know these people? Whatever. And I can't see it because one of them already preemptively blocked me on Instagram. Not to cause like spice or tea or whatever, but but I don't know. I've made some posts on Instagram. I think I'll highlight it in my tag things, but actually let me just show you right now. It's hard for me to tell you how to look out for these kinds of people because there's a lot of variation and it's just hard to say. Because even when I first started, I saw a lot of these pictures and I was like, okay, you know what? I keep seeing people make, you know, like this bunny with the flower around the head. It seems like it's a really popular design. If I keep seeing it everywhere, everyone's selling it, that must mean it sells well. So I made it. And then I realized that the reason why I saw it a lot is because they're mass producing that in China. People are buying it for really cheap on like fast fashion sites, and then they are selling it, and that's why it's everywhere. So some people don't know, like I didn't know. So I want to give people the benefit of, what is it, benefit of the benefit of the situation. But people that look like this, oh my god, you know what, I should put pictures on the screen. There's no way you can see that, but I'm gonna show you anyway. Where they just have like a lot of different miscellaneous, like different goods. You can totally see the reflection of the tree outside instead of my phone, but they have like, you know, they have like a lot of very large flowers, very eye-catching flowers, and also when you go there, a lot of the time the prices won't be there. You have to ask for the prices because they kind of just make them up on the spot. Also, I'm not speaking for everybody, okay? This is just what I've noticed that is common with these vendors. They will have like a variety of flowers, but not a lot of each one. They will have a lot of hair clips, keychains. A lot of the faces will be like the same, or they'll have like the same little eyebrows. Or let me find it. I don't have my data on right now. I'm just looking at, these are pictures that I have on my phone. And also, these pots of flowers, specifically, with this like white little pot and the grass on top, that is all like, if you think about it, it doesn't make sense. Because, oh here, this sunflower too, in particular, with this face, they always have this sunflower for some reason. Because these pots aren't pots that you find at like Dollarama or Dollar Tree. And also, the way they all put fake grass on top. Fake grass is also not that easy to find. I feel like you have to go to Home Depot and buy a giant roll of it. So, anyway, I mean, take it with a grain of salt or whatever. But, like, these pots of flowers. Also, oh yeah, these sunflowers. People don't make that. Usually, people don't make that. This wrapping that all looks the same, or if they have like string lights in their wrapping, or they have text wrapping and it has like weird bad grammar text on it, because all Chinese stuff has bad English grammar, but they want to be cool and use English. Anyway, I don't want to again, grain of salt, because some people have similar products, but they do make their own thing, and like there's no way for me to say 100% this is how you know, blah blah blah. I have gotten pictures. It's funny because there's a booth that goes around in exhibitors at some artist alleys in the US, and people have sent me pictures of their booth and been like, oh, you should buy this flower stand, because they use this big flower stand, and at the top of the flower stand is this giant please no photos sign. If they have a no photos sign, they probably aren't making their products, because that's like the only reason why you wouldn't want people to take photos. It's not even like, it's funny because people send me photos anyway with the big no photo sign. I don't know. I don't want to talk too much about it because I don't want people to start witch hunting people and like asking me, because I do get a decent number of people. I think I made a post a while ago, and after I made that post, people kept sending me like, oh, does this person make their flowers? Does this person make their flowers? Like, okay, I cannot say about anybody for oh my gosh. Hi, my camera overheated. We're gonna reposition. This is the angle now. You're in the seat. I just want to show you the stems before you overheat again. Are you good? You're in the shade. You didn't see that. Hold on. Spoilers. Alright. Welcome to the bottom-up angle. We've got 3 main stems that I wanted to show you guys, which are new. I do have some other new things, like new colorways for the orchids. I finally made purple orchids, which everyone was asking about. And for the freesia, I made some yellow ones because some very nice lady at ASEN was like, oh my god, you should make yellow freesia. Those are my favorite. They're in my garden. And I was like, I don't do custom orders. I'm sorry. And then I made it and it was beautiful, so I didn't bring one, but here's the first one. It is a magnolia stem. Wow, look at that in the sun. You can't really see it. Here, I'll bring it closer. Oh my gosh, you can't really see it. The sun is too hot. It's too strong. Here's the magnolia branch. We're using the classic eyeshadow technique here. But I did do it because when it was only on the inside, sometimes these flowers close up a little bit when they're in the little buckets and everything, and you know there's so many of them, they get like compressed. So I put them on the eyeshadow on the outside as well as the inside, which to be honest is not that hard if you do it before you assemble it, because if you just take all the petals and then if you do it after you assemble it, it's much harder because then you have to like get in the crevices and try to avoid the yellow part. The only problem I have with these is that I couldn't find a way to efficiently hide this wire, so you can kind of see it in all the yellow ones. I don't know why. I'll probably fix that in another batch. I just haven't done that in a while. Like calla lilies. It's literally calla lilies on the inside, which again, like I said, they're all the same like flowers. You just assemble them differently and then like different, you know, or make them a little longer, and then you just need to know the basics. So there's that. I also have the long-awaited spider lily. Wow, I'm pretty proud of this one. I made it very lightweight. It comes from the top. There's like 4 stems that go here to make 4 kind of individual flowers, if you can kind of see there. And then they all have unwired centerpieces, so they're nice and fluffy. Problem was that every time I did this, the spider lily would fall off because it was way too heavy because of all the wiring, because this is already a lot of appendages and it's all the wires, like you can see it's pretty thick at the top, but it is a lot less thick now that these little things do not have wiring in them. Also, I think it's cute that they kind of move around a little bit. So yeah, spider lily, long awaited. Very exciting. Also, originally for the tips, I was wrapping the tip in yellow and then the tip kept falling off. Just like, why did I do that? But instead, if you see, it curves. It's a little upside down U at the end. So I wrap the U and then wrap the outside. So the U actually goes down a little bit. I don't know if that makes sense or if you can see that. Do you even care? This is new. You can buy this in my shop. And the update on Monday at 7 p.m. Mountain Time. And then we've got these, which high-key still don't know what to name them because I had an inspo picture. I always just save, I have like a folder on my computer which is random flower pictures that I want to make. And I did not write down the name of this one from Google Images of the picture. So now I don't know what these are called. I tried Google Lensing it. I don't know what this is. Hopefully if I upload this before Monday, you can tell me what it is so I can name it appropriately. I don't think it's a lily. They're too small, right, to be lilies? Also, I already have lilies, so like, what is a small lily? Like, that doesn't make sense. Anyway, unless I find a name for these, I probably actually won't make them again because I don't know what they are. I also, okay, you know how I make all the parts before I assemble it, right? I make all the parts and then I realize that like, because I made them on different days, half the flowers have like these 2 green ones, and then the other half had like the 2 in 1. It's like one that splits into 2. So compromise. They all have Was this the correct choice? I don't know. They all have one, two, and one like Y-shaped one because compromise. Anyway, that's it. I'm working on the update. Honestly, the stock is probably going to be pretty questionable. Also, it depends on how Lilac Fest is going to go. If it actually pops off, then that'll be great. If my sales are impacted by people reselling stuff, then so be it. I have the online thing anyway coming up. And then I don't have any cons until like August. So you better believe we're gonna have so much stock at Otakon. Not with these new ones, but a lot of the like more common, easier designs, now that I have Shirley and Julia helping me, it's been so much easier. I literally feel like I can make 3 times the amount now that I don't have to do assembly, because assembly is such a pain in the butt sometimes, especially like cherry blossoms. I can pump out so many cherry blossoms now because the actual crochet part is like 1/10 of the actual time to make it. So there's that. We'll see what happens. I'll vlog the whole thing. I mean, we'll see. It'll be also something that I can compare to last year and see how that goes. This time I'm also bringing a helper. I don't think you guys have met Jackie in the vlogs, but she's going to be coming with me and helping me. If it's not too busy, I'll try to walk around. Oh my god. Should I send her to the booth to like go look at the other stuff? Okay, no. I'm not trying to start a war here, okay? We just vibing. We stand in our space. We spread in some awareness, and then we just chillin', okay? But yeah. So I think the next con that I'm actually going to is Anime Expo for fun. I don't think I could ever do that. That show is too big and scary, and I can't make enough stuff. But supposedly Otakon is also big and scary, and so we'll see. But anyway, I just want to show you guys really quick the new stems, and also I'm just waiting for Taku. So apparently the back teeth on his left side they're like really red and inflamed, and they're a little bit wiggly, they said, which is not good because he's only 4. But his teeth are like pristine otherwise. They're like super white. He just has plaque buildup in the back, and apparently only on one side. So normally it takes 2 hours. They said it wasn't even going to take the full 2 hours. It's going to take like an hour-ish, an hour and a half. So I got another 40 minutes to kill. I also didn't bring my phone charger. But I'm going to sit here, edit some TikToks. That's the shop update. Can't tell I'm just passing time. Okay, but anyway, I'll make a post about it on the YouTube community page. Subscribe to the emailing list if you haven't on my website. If you scroll down from the main page, I should probably make it a pop-up or something. Don't know how to do that. I'll figure it out. But yeah, or just follow me on Instagram. That's where I post the most updates, you guys. Okay, but yeah, that's a quick little video for you guys. Thank you for watching. Sorry it's chaotic, but they're all chaotic, so welcome. I don't know how to end this. I feel usually at the end of a market, it's like, okay, I'm going home, bye, but now I'm just gonna sit here, continue sitting here for 40 minutes. Okay, goodbye. Goodbye. See you at the shop update Monday at 7 p.m. Mountain Time. Yeah, that's right. But you guys have never looked up Mountain Time before. That's a Canadian thing? No, it's not. It's like a... Anyway, okay, bye.